Hey guys, so I had a very surprising morning today. So I woke up with a loud bang and I was like, oh, and I realized it was my foot hitting a wall. Yeah, that was my morning. So basically, I had a crazy dream last night and yeah, I'm gonna tell you about it. So in my dream, it was we were having a fancy party at my house, but it wasn't my house. It was like my house in the past. And I don't know why, but we had lots of money. I was watching Coming to America with Eddie Murphy in it recently, and like it was so comedic, like how rich they were. Like their wads of cash were like this thick, like literally. And so that's what I had in my dream, and I put it in my pocket. And so when the doorbell rang, I went to answer it, and I had that in my pocket. And there was just these gang of people who looked like they came out of like a Ninja Turtles like video game. They sort of look like punk kids with mohawks and like, but they weren't kids. They were like grown men and women. And yeah, so they wanted to talk to my dad and like extort him for money. I knew that. They didn't say that, but I knew that. And so I was like, heck no. And so I like closed the door. But then like another person from their gang like walked up, and so my sister opened the door and was like, no. And then like they started to try and push the door open. I was like, what are you doing? Now they're gonna get a foothold. And so I'm like, we're fighting, and we pushed the door closed and I locked it, and I'm like, phew. And then my dad is just like, let's just give them what they want. And I'm like, heck no. And so I go out there and I start fighting their leader, which is like this huge guy. He's probably like 6'4" and like huge, like unrealistic, because I was playing arcade games yesterday, like old Ninja Turtle. And so like, their body types are like totally crazy. But like, his like, biceps were like this big and his calves were like this big. And so I'm like fighting this dude, and I'm like, as I'm fighting, I'm like, Natasha, you have no martial arts skills. Like, what are you doing? Like, yes, I took Taekwondo classes and I earned a green belt, but like using it like practically, never done that. So I'm like, what am I doing? And like everything I was doing felt weak and like was being blocked, and I was like, dang it. And I was like, and then I was aerial, like I don't know, from fighting him, but like I got aerial, and then I was like, okay, Natasha, this is it. So I like swung my leg back and I just kicked for his face, and then boom, and I woke up and I had kicked the wall so hard and my foot hurt. I was like, ah. But luckily I did not break the wall or my foot. So that's a positive. Have you guys ever had a dream where you like woke up doing something from the dream? Let me know about that, because that happens sometimes to me. Okay guys, bye.